I think we
Don't worry. You're okay. They stay in there. They won't come out of the corn.
It took a few minutes to really sink in after he pulled me up onto the rock. All of it happened so fast. We'd been on the run for a while when Laura stole that car. She didn't realize how little was in the tank, so we were scoping out the back roads for easy gas to siphon, and I saw the truck left out at the edge of the field. Should have been easy enough. Those things hiding in the crops, whatever they are, came out of nowhere. I don't know how long the boy had been stuck out here exactly. I didn't ask. Days, maybe. Long enough for him to be fairly sure the things that attacked us wouldn't come out from the corn. We were safe up here. Or at least, I was. He was hurt. Even though he tried to hide it from me, I knew it was bad once the sun came up and I could see how much blood was on the rock. Either way, we were both in serious trouble. These roads are dead quiet almost all the time, so there's no way to know when help might roll around, or if it even would. The old truck belonged to his grandmother, who he had come out looking for. They lived alone, just the two of them. There was nobody else who would notice they were gone. Not anytime soon, anyway. The way he spoke made it clear that he didn't know if she had made it out or not. I didn't have the heart to tell him about the body I saw sticking out of the dirt as we ran. What was left of it. I could hear Laura crying from somewhere in the corn. I couldn't tell exactly how far out she was from the rock. Sometimes it sounded like she might have been close enough for me to try something. Anything. Maybe I could have helped her. The boy didn't think so. He told me he ran track 100 meters in just over 11 seconds, all county record. Those things in the field were faster than him. They'd be faster than me. They clearly knew Laura was there, but didn't seem to care anymore. Or maybe they left her on purpose, trying to lure us back in. After a few minutes, her cries turned to moans, and eventually stopped. My phone has no service this far out. To be honest, I wouldn't know what to do, even if it did. Who would I call? The police? Not after what we'd done. Maybe I deserved this, but I doubt the boy did. He saved me, and he didn't have to do that. For a while, he kept his gun close and me at a distance. I'm sure he knew that I had no good reason to be in that field before dawn, even if he didn't say it outright. Some hours into the day, the bottle of water from my pack convinced him to let me get a bit closer. After he had a drink, I used some to clean him off. His leg was injured pretty badly, so I ripped up my shirt sleeve to wrap the parts that looked the worst. And we both went back to quietly waiting for someone to come along. I offered the boy a cigarette at some point. My lighter was gone. Must have fallen out when I was running through the field. He had one though. One of those gimmicky rabbit's foot things. Said he didn't smoke, it was just something he kept for luck. It had belonged to his dad, who died a long time ago. We have that in common, I guess. I can't help but think it's luck, has pretty much run out. By sunset, we hadn't seen a single car pass by. I've never been very good with being stuck in one place. There were moments that night when I thought about just climbing down into the corn and crawling off as quietly as I could, even if it took hours to reach the road. Or maybe I'd just run for it. Screw the all-county record. See if I could make it out before those creatures could take me. I would have thought they had to sleep sometime, but those deep, shaky howls they made every few minutes were a constant reminder that they were still out there, ready for me. Each hour or so, a jet plane would pass over us. The later it got, the easier they were to make out. Dark shapes and blinking lights cutting across the sky, leaving behind long trails from one end to the other. High up enough that they'd never be able to know we were even there. I kept hoping, though. Hoping the next one that came along might be flying low, might see us and just know something wasn't right. I would imagine one of the people on board had the power to send help, to get us somehow out of this goddamn field. I knew that was stupid to think. That nothing like that would ever really happen. Still, felt nice to hope, though.
Hey! Hey! Over here!
Huh?
Hey! Hey! Over here!
Damn kids.
Wait,
No, no, no!
no, wait!
Hey! Come on out of there.
We ran out of water sometime after the sun came back up, and I could feel myself getting weaker as the hours kept dragging on. The boy had it worse. He was tired, shaking sometimes. And the blood, he'd lost a lot of it. I tried my best to keep him awake and his mind off the pain. We talked about anything we could. Our favorite movies, the music we liked, how I moved around a lot as a kid, and how he'd never even been anywhere else. He'd spent his whole life in this one town. He said his grandmother told him this all used to be trees and stuff at one time. But the night the rock fell from the sky, it cleared this whole field. Back then, to remove it would have been more hassle than it was worth. So they just planted around it. Everybody called it the Devil's Rock. No one really knew why. Or if they did, they just never said. The crops here grew like crazy, though, as if the land itself had been changed somehow. There were always rumors about the field, stories people told. How every 17 years, when the summer is particularly warm and the rain is heavy, very bad things happen here. The boy grew up hearing them and thought that's all they were. Stories. He never took them seriously. At least, not before those things in the field appeared, anyway. What the hell are they? Why won't they ever come out of the corn? I guess it doesn't really matter why. Maybe they don't even know they can. How would they if they never had? We're right here. It would have been so easy to take us if that's what they wanted. All they had to do was something different. By late afternoon, the boy was talking less. Sometimes we would just stay quiet, listening to the wind in the corn, the distant thunder rolling in, the creatures howling. Sometimes I would talk. Maybe it was the way that he looked at me. Like I wasn't a bad person. Maybe it was because he reminded me so much of my dad. Maybe it was because some part of me knew we were both going to die anyway. Whatever it was, I told him everything. I told him about that stupid camp up north I was sent to, how me and Laura escaped, how we held up a Q-Mart in Hamlin County, how I needed the money and how nobody was supposed to get hurt, how I didn't know the gun was loaded, and how it just went off. I told him about how after I ran, kept running, how it felt like if I could run fast enough, it wouldn't catch up to me. What I did. I told him everything. Almost everything. never told him that I took the money. I left that part out. So, that's it, I guess. I know it won't change anything, but if anybody ever hears this, I want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for all of it.
Holy shit.
What's going on?
The creatures. That sound they make? They're calling each other.
Okay, so?
So, I can use it.
Use it? For what?
A head start.
Here. For luck.
Thanks.
I'll slow them down if I can. What are you doing?
I don't know. Something different.
Won't be long till someone comes. They'll see this from town.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm done running.